Yes guys, in this video we'll be talking about difference of two squares. Now if you are given a value a squared minus b squared, you can see that we have a square in the first what's it called first term. With the position of the first term we have a square there, and the second term we also have a square. So if you are taking their difference, this can always give us a plus b, everything multiplied by a minus b. So that is what we get. Now, how are we so sure? Let us try and expand what we have here. So when you take a and you multiply by a, what do you get? You get a squared. When you take the same a and you multiply it with b, you get negative ab. Now when you take b and you multiply it with a, you get positive ab. And when you take your b, you multiply with negative b, you will get negative b squared. Now look at it. That is telling us that these two terms in the middle, negative ab plus ab, will just go to 0. So we are left with a squared minus b squared. You get? So that is what we have, and we can see that it is equal to what we have on the left hand side. So let us take some examples. Assuming we are given something like 4 minus 9. How can we solve this? Naturally, everyone knows that this gives negative 5. But let us try and invent the concept of difference of two squares. So we can have this to be 2 squared minus 3 squared. So this will give us 2 plus 3, and this gives 2 minus 3. So in the first bracket we have 5, in the second bracket we have negative 1. So if we take the multiplication, we are left with negative 5, which is correct. So that is a proof for the formula. All right. Okay. Now let us take another example. This time a kind of more complex example. We have 2a plus b everything squared, two a plus b everything squared minus b minus 2a, everything squared. So you can pause the video and try the example and see if you get it. So let's do this. You see the old term that we have here now, we can consider it as our a, but a new a at this particular time, because the a that we used in the that we used while we were explaining, it just stood for any arbitrary figure. So whatever you have here is a term on its own, and whatever you have here is another term on its own. So you can take the whole thing in the first bracket, and that is 2a plus b plus b minus 2a, b minus 2a. So that's the first thing that we have in the first bracket. And going to the second bracket, we have 2a plus b minus, this will be a small bracket now, minus b minus 2a. So in the first one, we can always see we have 2a, we have negative 2a, so the two cancel each other. We are left with 2b from our b plus b. So let us look at this bracket. We have, okay, let me open it up. So here we have 2a plus b minus b, because we open up with the negative 1 that we have there. There is actually negative 1, but since it is 1, you don't have to put it. So when you open up with the negative 1, you have negative b, and you open up with the negative 1 again, you have positive 2a, and that is what you get here. And you can see the positive b cancels the negative b, so they just go to 0. So here we have 2b multiplied by 2a plus 2a, that simply gives 4a, and we have our final answer to be what? If we take the multiplication, we simply get 8 we get 8ab, and that gives our answer. So you can always go and practice more questions on your own when you see questions, but I believe this video will surely help you with the concept, and you know what we mean when you're talking about the difference of two squared. So you see this video as something that is helpful, you can actually share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you.